Hello Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So Virgo, today we're going to go over your energy as well as your person's energy. We're going to see how the both of you are currently viewing this relationship and how you guys feel about it and what actions you guys plan on taking each other's direction and are moving forward. So with all that being said, Virgo, let's get started. How does Virgo currently view this relationship? So we do have the Nine of Pentacles, we do have the Page of Swords, and then we also have the Ten of Wands out here. Okay. In regards to how you're currently viewing this relationship, Virgo, with the Nine of Pentacles coming out here, this to me feels like your energy, but this Page of Swords, Ten of Wands energy doesn't feel like you. It doesn't feel like you. This does not feel like your energy in any way, shape, or form. It just doesn't. I feel like there's somebody within your energy field that has been wanting to like have a conversation with you. Like there's just a lot that this person will love to get off their chest to you is basically what I'm getting. Currently at the moment though, I just kind of feel like there is a lack of communication here between you and this person. I think that you know that this person wants to talk to you. I think that you know that there's a lot that this person wants to get off their chest to you. I am definitely getting that. I think that you are fully aware of all of this. However, I just don't feel like this is somebody that you're trying to like make room for or time for is basically what I'm getting. I just kind of feel like there's other things that you rather do with your time than to sit up here and have a conversation with this person is basically what I'm getting, Virgo. Like I said, I think that you know this person wants to talk to you. I think that you know that there's a lot this person wants to get off their chest to you. I'm not entirely sure who they are to you. They could be a friend, possibly a family member, maybe even a romantic interest, but I feel like this is somebody that you more than likely recently had a falling out with. Like I said, I think that you know that they want to talk to you. I think that you are fully aware that they do. Again, I just don't see you making room or time to have a conversation with this person about absolutely anything. I am getting that. It's as if you rather invest your time and energy doing something far more productive than having a conversation with them. I know it's a little harsh, but that's basically what I'm getting, Virgo, off of your energy. How does this person currently view this relationship with Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Oh, man. Yeah, whoever this person is, this is definitely somebody that you recently had like a falling out with. We got the Five of Cups to the Knight of Swords, and then we also have the Tower. The way that you're going about this entire situation between you and this person, Virgo, has this person feeling like you can honestly care less about them and this dynamic that the two of you share with one another. Okay. I don't know, like I just feel like this person was anticipating or expecting something in particular, you know, from you, and it kind of looks like they just didn't receive that, you know, from you. And I feel like they're, you know, falling into this energy of feeling like, okay, you really don't care, I guess. I just kind of feel like this person just views you as somebody who's just so freaking unbothered by the way things are playing out here between the two of you. It's not even funny. Like they just view you as somebody who's so freaking unbothered. And I feel like that really does bother them, you know, because whatever is going on between the two of you, it's clearly bothering them. It's clearly upsetting them. It's clearly causing them to feel some type of way. And you're just like, anyways, I gotta go do this. I gotta go do that. You're very like nonchalant, I would say, about this whole ordeal that's playing out here between the two of you. Very nonchalant, you know. It's like, oh, well, anyways, gotta go off and do this. I gotta go off and do that. I gotta run this errand. Gotta run that errand. Like, I just feel like the way you're going about this entire situation is really pissing them off. To the point where I do see them snapping on you. Just saying. Just saying. How does Virgo currently feel? We have the Ace of Swords. We got the Three of Cups. And then we also have the Eight of Wands out here. Oh, Virgo, I don't know, dude. I feel like you're just kind of adding fuel to the fire. I'm being completely honest. And I think that you know that you're adding fuel to the fire here. Like, it just kind of looks like y'all had a falling out. Could have been like a really big fight / argument. And it kind of looks like after this big fight / argument occurred here between the two of you, you went your way, they went their way. I feel like they've been wanting to talk to you, Virgo, ever since this big fight / argument occurred here between the two of you. But it kind of looks like you ain't got time for all of that. And just to make matters worse, and let's be honest, because you are adding fuel to this freaking fire here, you know, I do see you going as far as to do something that you know is going to piss them off, that you know is going to rub them the wrong way. Now, honestly, this could represent just about anything. This could represent you deciding, you know what, I'm going to start putting myself out there and start talking to new people and dating new people because, you know what, why not? You know what I mean? Causing that to obviously piss this person off and rub them the wrong way. This could also represent energy of, you know what, I'm gonna go out with my girlfriends tonight, have a good old time. We're gonna go out with my boys tonight, have a good old time. Screw this person, I'm out, I'm gonna go have fun with my friends. You see what I mean? Like, you're doing something on your end that you know is going to piss them off, that you know is gonna cause them to blow a fuse, and you're doing it anyways. You're doing it anyways. You're doing it anyways. You're adding fuel to this human's fire. You know what I mean? You truly are. You truly are. How does this person, how does this person currently feel? Alrighty. Oof, we got the Five of Cups, we got the King of Pentacles, and then, yeah, this person's convinced that you don't care about them. They are so convinced you don't care about them, it's not even funny. Like, the way that you're acting towards them and treating them, like, after this big blowout transpired between the two of you, dude, it has this person feeling like you don't really care about them. You don't really care about them. Now, I'm not saying you don't care about them, but Virgo, come on. If the shoe was on the other foot, you know what I mean? I think that you would feel the exact same way. Yeah, this to me kind of feels like an energy of somebody just kind of suffering in silence, to be completely honest. Like I said, I feel like this person is just convinced that you don't really care. You don't care about them. You don't care about them or this relationship. They wish you did care about them. They really do. They really do wish that you honestly did care about them. But, you know, I don't know, Virgo. I feel like... you weren't always like this with them. Does that make sense? Like, I feel like there was a point in time where, like, shit would hit the fan between the two of you, and you would be, you know, that type of person that will come in and try to fix things and repair things and make things better, you know? You ain't doing that no more. Those days are over from the looks of it. I just feel like this person misses the way that you used to be with them. You know what I mean? They just miss the way that you used to be with them. You're not the same, I guess, with them anymore. You're just not. You're just not. You're just not. Like I said, I think you know what you're doing here, you know? I think you know what you're doing here as far as, like, trying to, like, you know, you're just, at this point, you're yeah, Page of Wands, but it came out in the reverse, which basically represents bad news. I think that you know that this is gonna just add fuel to this person's fire, and to be completely honest, it doesn't look like you care. It doesn't look like you care if it pisses them off. It doesn't look like you care if it rubs them the wrong way. In fact, that's exactly what you want. That's exactly what you want. You want this person to get pissed off. You want this person to get bothered. You want this to rub this person the wrong way. You're just falling into, like, a very rebellious energy, Virgo. You are. What actions will Virgo take towards this human or moving forward? Ooh, no, that's a lot, but we'll take it. Okay. We have the Three of Pentacles, we got the Four of Wands, we got the Ten of Cups, we got the Hangman, and then we also have the Justice card. According to you, it's interesting because this person's looking at you like, this is all your fault, Virgo. You're the reason why we don't get along, Virgo. You are the reason why we don't get along. But it's interesting because you're looking at them like they're the problem. But they're looking at you like, nah, Virgo is the freaking problem. I'm telling you, Milagros, Virgo's the problem. But, you know, you're just looking at them like, no, they're the problem. They are the problem. See, here's the thing, dude. You know, this is the energy that I see you kind of falling into. If this person really does want to make things right with you, they know where to find you. Like, if they really want to make things right with you, they know where to find you. They know where to find you, and they know exactly what to do. You know what I mean? They know exactly what to do to make things right with you. You don't even got to tell them. They know exactly what to do to fix this and make things right with you, if they honestly want to. If they don't, then they don't. Like, that's just kind of how you're going about this entire situation. If they want to make things right with me, they know where to find me. If they really do want to fix this, they know exactly what they have to do. Until then, I'm going to focus on me. Like, that's just kind of how I see you going about this entire situation. I don't know. It's tricky because they're looking at you like you're the problem, and you're looking at them like they're the problem. Now, if they are the problem, well, we got the problem trying to tell you that you're the problem. Now, if you're the problem, Virgo, well, then, we got the problem telling this person that they're the problem. You see what I mean? Or maybe the both of you are the problem. I don't know, but I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to tell because you're looking at them like, nah, they're the problem. And they're just like, no, it's Virgo. Virgo's the problem. So I don't know. Oh, okay. Well, then there's that. Yeah, this relationship is just falling into a level of stagnancy because that's their thing too, right? It's like, well, if Virgo loves me and they want to make things right with me, you know what I mean? They would. They would. It's like this person wants to see, like, what are you gonna do next? Let's see. Let's just see what Virgo does next. Because if Virgo loves me and they want to fix things with me, then they would. And if they don't love me and they don't want to fix things with me, then they won't. And I'll just take that as a sign that they don't love me and they don't care about me. And then that's just that. You know what I mean? I'll move forward accordingly. Well, who the hell is the problem here? Is it you or is it them? Or can we call it truce and say that maybe it's the both of you? Maybe. I don't know. Because you have the Justice card on your behalf and they have the Justice card on their behalf. So technically speaking, if we're going based off of what tarot has to say here, you have every right to feel the way that you feel as far as looking at them like, nah, they're the problem. And they know what to do to fix things with me. You know what I mean? So if they want to fix things with me, they know exactly what they need to do. You have every right to feel that way and say those things about this person. But they also have justice on their behalf. I'm sorry. They have every right to feel like you're the problem. And they have every right to feel like you don't care. They have every right to feel this way. They do. I think it's safe to say that this person's clearly not doing what they're supposed to be doing on their end to like really fix and repair things here with you and make things right with you. And I think that it is safe to say that this person has every reason to feel like you don't love them, like you don't care about them, because let's just be real. And if you've been with me for a long time, you already know how I am. I'm very honest and very transparent. I mean, come on, Virgo. I mean, come on. I mean, you're kind of over here adding fuel to this person's fire, doing things that is going to piss them off, but you do it anyways, and then that this person, wants to have a conversation with you. You know that there's a lot this person wants to get off their chest to you, and you're like brushing them off like, no, I have other things I need to do with my time. I'm not talking to you right now. I mean, I think that anybody would perceive you as somebody who just doesn't care. You know what I mean? And that's exactly how they're perceiving you. I'm sure if the roles were reversed, you would look at them like, yo, this person doesn't care about me. So you have every right to feel the way that you feel. You're not wrong for feeling the way that you feel, and they're not wrong for feeling the way that they feel. They have every right to feel this way, just like you have every right to feel this way as well. But it just kind of looks like right now, y'all rather like sit here and point the finger at one another, You're pointing the finger at them and they're pointing the finger at you. And things are just kind of getting to a very stagnant point because I don't see you trying to make things right with them because you don't feel like you did anything wrong. And I don't feel like this person's going to be taking action in your direction to try to make things right with you because they don't feel like they did anything wrong. The problem is that y'all don't feel like y'all did anything wrong, and this is kind of why you're just like, yeah, I didn't do anything wrong, so they need to try to fix things with me. And they're looking at you through the same lens. You see what I mean? So this is kind of why we don't really see anything really happening here between the two of you. I feel like you guys are going to remain in a very stagnant energy for a little while until somebody says something and breaks their silence here, I think that it just kind of requires the two of you to just admit the fact that the both of you need to make things right with one another. Like, in other words, Virgo, like there's things that you've done in this relationship that you should try to, like, you know, fix and repair and address and correct and change, whatever have you. Same applies for this person, because I could tell that you want to be with them, and I could tell that they want to be with you, but I could also tell nobody's trying to budge here and try to, like, work things out. You know what I mean? Because you're over here waiting for them to fix things with you, and they're over here waiting for you to fix things with them. It's like something has to give here. And I feel like it starts with the two of you kind of realizing that listen, in my personal opinion, nobody's a saint in this entire situation. You're not a saint, neither are they, and that's okay. I mean, we're human, we're gonna fuck up, we're gonna make mistakes, it is what it is. But I just kind of feel like they never done anything wrong in this relationship. It's like they're portraying themselves to be a saint. Like, I've never done anything wrong in this relationship. You know, all of this is happening because of Virgo. Virgo's the one to blame here, when obviously that's very far from the truth. And I can honestly say the same about you. I think that the two of you just need to accept the fact that you guys have both done shit to one another. And that's just that. So yeah, and that's just that, you know what I mean? And then try to fix this, you know? Don't fall into a stubborn energy, you know? Just try to fix it, you know what I mean? Because I could tell you love them, and they love you, and you want to be with them, and they want to be with you. So don't drag this energy down the block and around the corner. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? All right, so that's what I have for you. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated. And I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.